Tim Calicom and Mercury News. Kevin, obviously the first loss in the postseason. What's the mood been for 2 days? Are you thinking, oh, okay, that's all right, what was going to happen, or are you thinking that you need to maybe make some adjustments going in next week?
Yeah, it's not all right. I mean, we didn't play well. You know, we just gotta make some, like you said, make some adjustments and watch the film and see how we can get better from it. And try to apply it in Game 5 and be ready to come out there and be ready for a dogfight. So it should be fun.
Where, not specifically, but maybe generally, where do you think the adjustments are going to come? Mostly on defense, mostly maybe rotation kind of stuff.
I don't know.
Back center between the cameras.
Yeah, Héctor Torres, La Garata, Puerto Rico. 50 turnovers in the last 3 games for the Warriors. Any concerns? 50. Any concerns heading to Game 5?
Just not turn the ball over. Not make the silly passes. You know, watching film, we just threw the ball in the direction. You know, in the crowd, they steal the ball. We try to get a foul, steal the ball. We just drill the ball off our foot. You know, throw the ball away out of bounds, and nobody close to the guy. You know, just stuff like that we got to control. And I think that's, especially on the road. You know, and they're home when they're home floor. They feed off of that. So we know we can't do that, especially a dynamic, you know, athletic team like this. We got to make sure we keep the ball in our hands, and you know, we can't give them like the live ball turnovers.
Any credit for the Cavs for those turnovers?
Yeah, I mean they were pressuring, they were getting their hands on some basketballs, and getting into the passing lane. So we just got to be smarter and stronger.
On the left side in the front.
You guys were the best team defending the perimeter this year at the three-point line. And they shoot 24 threes. How much of that was them just being hot? How much of it was breakdowns? What kind of breakdowns were they? How do you correct them?
Well, we gave them, I think every offensive rebound they might have got, they might have hit a 3 on it. You know, Tristan Thompson got probably 2 or 3 in the first quarter. And Kevin Love knocked down some threes and he got hot. And then J.R. Smith, you know, he's a streaky player, so he hit his first one because it wasn't on his body. We gave him an open look and he knocked it down. And then just opened the floodgates for him. You know, he hit that one near half court and it looked like a mid-range jump shot because he was in the flow and he had some confidence. So we just can't, if they make tough threes over us, we can almost live with those instead of just like the stare down rhythm. We can make a sandwich before somebody can get out there and shoot and knock it down. So we can't just give them open shots.
It seems like they're double teaming Steph a lot, coming off screens and stuff like that. How do you beat? How does the rest of the team adjust to that?
Just be available for them. You know, we got 2 on the ball. That means when somebody's open. So, you know, Steph was doing a good job of taking on a double team and trying to find a passer. I mean, trying to find a pass and a roll man, and we just try to make plays after that.
Hey, back right.
Hey, Kevin. All right. Last year in the finals, as a viewer, do you recall when the series went 3-1, what was going through your mind? Did you feel like Cleveland was still in the series? And what was your impression as the comeback unfolded?
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch any of the finals? Do you normally do that? Not watch the finals?
Yeah. So I don't watch it.
So you only watched 2012 and this year?
Well, I mean, before there, I was on teams that we weren't contenders, so it's a little different when you're a contender, I guess. But I didn't watch. But I mean, you kind of know the pulse of the game. You know, being up, team being up 3-1. I mean, obviously, if you're up 3-1 in the series as a fan, and you coming home, you feel as though that the away team got to have a spectacular game in order for you to win. So last year, I didn't put it past Cleveland to have a spectacular rest of the series, and that's what we did.
There was a report that Draymond contacted you after Game 7, so he was informing you what happened?
That's false, 100% false.
That's 100% false?
Okay. Chris, standing on the right.
Chris Haynes, ESPN. Katie, you've been in a similar situation, up 3-1. How difficult is it to match? Draymond talked about how Cleveland's desperate. A team like that's desperate back against the wall. How difficult it is for you guys to match that, knowing that you still have wiggle room, but they don't?
Man, happen in this league, and we know that champions don't die. They just don't lay down and die. So they're gonna come out and play with a sense of urgency, play with that energy from the beginning, and just take it a possession at a time, man. Just focus on what we have to do every time down the court on both ends of the floor, and we'll be fine. And I think both teams feel that way. So just try to take it slow, man. We can't worry about the games that happened before, or we can't worry about what happened in the future. We just gotta stay in the moment and help each other out each and every play, and we'll see what happens.
Howard in the middle. Howard back to the report. Kevin, just to quickly follow up on Dave's question. So you're saying that Draymond did not make that call that he said he made a few days ago?
No, he didn't make that call. It's not right after the game.
Okay. When was the first conversation? I mean, was he the first Warrior to reach out to you?
Why does it matter right now?
No, just a curiosity about how what the first conversation was about.
I've been talking about this all season. Like, I'm tired of it. At this point, I'm not mad or anything. I'm just saying, at this point in the finals, I'm trying to stay where we are. I'm trying to stay locked in. It's been a whole year now. So, it's over.
The reason I was asking, I'm just curious, does it feel like this was always the moment it was leading towards? Like, right now, this is why they needed you here?
Like I said, I'm just trying to stay where we are and stay locked in this moment. We don't talk about this is why they needed me or this is why. No, we just come out there and play our game, continue to build on what we've been doing since day one of training camp. And, looking forward to going out there and having some fun tomorrow, man. That's the only thing that matters.
Thank you. Last question, back right, back left.
Here, Sherry from Tencent China, just counted back there when you were having the shooting practice with Stephen. I think it's the first one during the past few, practice day before the game that your shooting percentage is better than Stephen Curry. Does that happen a lot during the season? And how ready does it mean for you for the game 5?
So you're saying I shot better than Steph when we worked out?
Yeah.
I always shoot better than Steph when we worked out.
So how ready does that mean for you for game 5?
Hopefully it means that we'll both come out there and play extremely well tomorrow. And, we've been putting the work in, so just rely on that when we need it during the game. So hopefully we'll both come out there and shoot well tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach Curl, be in shortly.